Hey everyone, how y'all doing? I decided to come on and just do a quick little class on something that I made today. That I just thought was kind of really super cute and easy, and just thought you might enjoy. So yeah, I'm just gonna wait a couple minutes and just see if anybody at all is out there in Facebook land and is going to join me. I'm trying to get caught up. Hi Claudia. I have classes to make up since I'm not going to be on in October. So I've been working away here, and I have a few done already, and I have a few more that I'm doing, but I just wanted to come on and do one of them. Hi. I'm just going to go over to Facebook just because I want to make sure that I stay on screen. Just give me a second here. How are you doing, Claudia? Oops, that's not it. Facebook. Oh, there I was. Now I'm gone. I'm sitting here. I can't stand up. I'm in an old pair of sweats and, you know, I just look quite absolutely horrendous. But that's okay. Anyway, drink. Good. Oh, you got your package? Oh, good. If you ordered the pumpkins, sunflowers, and crows, oh my, which is the fall breadboard, just check and make sure that I put the brads in it okay. But you did get the Christmas tree stand and the sled, right? Ornament package. Making sure that I did send that off to you. Okay, I'm going to show you what we're doing today. So anyway, so I got these, just a second, they're over here. See, I was trying not to stand up. That didn't work, did it? Anyway, I was up, look at old sweats. I'm just a mess. Okay, so I got these from my dollar store. They're about 7 3/4 of an inch in diameter and across. And I wanted to do something a little different with them. So I turned them into, so there's this one, but it's got the little knobbies on the bottom, and it's a little table sitter. So you can have it laying flat on a table, or you can lean it up as a shelf sitter, but isn't it just so flippin' cute? Anyway, so I'm going to come on and show you guys how you can take something that looks like this or this and turn it into just a really cute little shelf sitter or table sitter. Oh, what happened with your spine? Claudia. So I'm just going to turn this over so you can see what I'm doing. Okay. Oh, I didn't reverse it. Oh, cracker. Yes, I know. Rotate your phone. It's deteriorating. Oh, Claudia, I'm so sorry. I did reverse this, so I'm not sure why it's not showing reversed. Claudia, I'm going to come out. I'm going to delete this. I'm going to come back in because I didn't reverse the picture, okay? And I don't think it's going to let me do it now. Oh, it might. Oh, it did. Oh, it did. Never mind. Never mind. I don't have to. Okay. And now, I'll do this there. Now that should be correct. It is. Okay. Oh, goodness gracious. So I did this one. And I did this one, oh, I'm going to break this up a little bit, on a circle. Isn't it pretty? It's just so pretty. And you can see all the little glitter on it. And this has snow. And I just think it looks so pretty. So, oh, you did get everything good. Oh, good. So we're going to actually make this, but this time I'm going to make it, don't go anywhere, I'm going to make it on a square. I did it on a circle, now we're going to do it on a square. Let's see how this works out. Make sure that I have it. Okay. La 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 la. Now I base coated the whole thing and I'm going to do it in antique white. It's got a little goopy thing in there. Do you see it? I'm just going to roll this on. And some of the times the paint, little goofy things in it. What size are those? Oh, these are 7 3/4. I'm sure they were 7 3/4. Oh, sorry, 7 1/2. You're so good at taking notes, Claudia. I'm going to do it on this so I don't get it all over my pee-pee pad. Little puppy pee-pee pad. So what are you doing today, Claudia? You just hanging around the house then? With your spine not working well today? Don't you wonder how some people of our age can be so healthy, and even though they don't look after themselves very good, and then other people can have so many health problems, and they're the ones who take really good care of themselves. I don't know. It's a conundrum. So this again is just done in antique white. You can use desert sand, you can use bleach sand. I decided to do antique white this time. I'm going to dry this up to the way it should. It's actually drying too. Does not have to be perfect. I'm going to do the other side too. Now it's going to be covered with the decoupage paper, so you don't have to, make sure that it is absolutely perfect. Just give it a really nice coverage. You only have to do one coat. Okay. I say my back, have to get ready for our cruise. Oh my gosh, where are you going again, Claudia? I can't remember. Oh. My sister says the same thing. She seems to have gotten all my mom's bad things. I didn't seem to get any of them. I'm sure I got them from, got bad things from somewhere else, but not from my mom, which, yay, was good. I think I want to put a little bit more light in here. You can go around the edges if you want. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect. We will be sanding this a bit to distress it. And we come back up in a little bit more. Then I'm just going to take this off. I never keep these up. Some people wash them out and reuse them several times. Yeah, I'm not. Okay. I think I do have to bring that up a little bit. Okay. Oh, so where are you going on your cruise, Claudia? Okay, now I'm also going to paint the little feet, and I'm also going to paint them using the antique white. You can use a different color if you want. I chose to stay with the antique white. I'm just going to grab a piece of tape to put these on while I paint them. This will just make it a lot easier to paint. And again, I'm just going to use the antique white. Come here, off. It's a worship cruise. Oh, Dave just sound for them 4 nights. Catalina Island and Sonata. Oh, Mexico. I stay on the boat. My scooter can go on transfer boat. Your scooter, can it go on the transfer boat? What are those called? These, you know what? These are just little wood half circles that I got at the dollar store. I mean, you can get them at the hardware store, but they're a lot more money. I just picked them up at the dollar store. Bought every package that they had because they were all in different sizes. I got a few packages of these these big ones. They're about an inch, I think, in diameter. Let me see. Yep, about an inch. But they also come in different sizes. I'm just going to put this up here, let that dry. Get rid of that. I'm just going to get a couple pieces, a piece of, I want to give this a light sanding, just really light. Just like to make sure that it isn't rough. Don't really put hardly in. No, transfer boat can't accommodate my scooter. I remember when we were on a cruise down to we went on Caribbean cruise, and there really was always somebody in a wheelchair or whatever, and they picked them up and carried them, the people, onto the transfer boat, and then put their wheelchair or scooter or whatever they had on the transfer boat. I'm just doing this edge. I'm not doing it crazy because I will be sanding again after I decoupage the paper on. But I just want to give it a light sanding to take away any roughness before I do that. Just get some of the dust off of here. And do that. Now what I want to do is, I'm not doing anything with this right now, so I'm just going to slip it up here. This is the paper that we're using. It's so pretty. I mean, look at it. Isn't this absolutely just the prettiest paper? Move this up so you can actually see it. However, I wanted to antique this. So I made a cup of coffee and I put it in this little tiny spritz bottle. This is just regular coffee, used a pod. Made a cup of coffee, put it in here, and I'm going to spray it. I don't actually drink coffee. It's a good thing my husband does. And then I'm going to dry it off. Hi, Arlene. That's okay. You know what? I snuck on, Arlene. I wanted to, I made this little shelf sitter, table sitter. It's got the little legs on it today. And I just want to show everybody how I did it. So that's why I am on it. But I love this, just spritzing some coffee on here. It works really nice to age these. So again, just spritz them on. You can see the paper is curling a little bit. We'll get rid of that. I'll show you how to get rid of that. But see how it leaves these little stains on the paper? Just love that. I have kind of a big drip here that doesn't want to go away, so just gonna blot it. Then I'm gonna take this and turn it over and just give it a light spray. And then do the back, and that's kind of how I can flatten it a bit more. Paint. Oh, I don't see why not. Just thin it. Well, I know, Deanna. Yes, instant coffee works fine. It's just stuck a little, what's it called, a pod in. I don't drink coffee, so I don't know. So I stuck a pod in and made a cup of thing of coffee. Instant coffee, any coffee will work. Probably even tea will work. I was gonna come on tomorrow and do this, but I decided to do it today. So you can see how nice that is now that it's all kind of aged. sprayed coffee all in my Coke. So I think I'll leave that now. Okay, so I have this, and it's going to go on here. Like this. Now you can, so with this one, I ripped it all the way around before I put it on. This one, I'm just going to put it on and sand it. So it's just trying something a little bit different. I like to try these different things. I have my decoupage, my Deco decoupage mat. I'm going to use this. I really like this. You can, of course, use Mod Podge. Ugh. Okay, now, I do this different. I know people like, you know, they put it all over here and whatever. You know, put a little bit, do it down, do some more, do it down. Probably not going to do that. I just find this works for me. So I'm going to use what works for me. So I have this big brush. And my decoupage. You can brush it. I brush it right on the paper sometimes. Right now I'm just brushing it onto here because this will work just fine and dandy for me. I'm going to take this. And then my brayer. And I'm going to really squish this all down. Hi, Val. Oh, yes, it's 7.5. These are all 7.5. I believe the round one is also, yep, 7.5. Claudia's taking notes. Just want to make sure this is really nice and flat and on there. I'm just going to use my finger to make sure that this edge is really good. I'm going to dry this a bit. I really love doing this coffee on it. I love the look of it. Yes, I have the papers for sale. Oh, the surfaces? Yeah, and they're nice because they're thicker. They're 1/4 inch, which is really nice. And yes, I'll sell the surfaces and the papers. I sell it as a little kit. It's really not that much. Okay, I just want to make sure that this is good and dry. But I also want to make sure that I really wipe the top of this, because I don't want it to stick and then not be able to get it off. Now I want to sand this off. And first I'm just going to use this finer sanding paper, and then I'll use one that is a little heavier grit. Because I'm going to end up sanding some of this paper away. Like I said, you can rip it. I'm trying this one. This is just a little different. But we'll put the two pictures up so you can just see the different techniques that you can use. Okay, now I'm going to take my heavier grit. Have you and Deb started on a day to come and discuss craft fairs? I think we're going to do it next week. I just have to talk to her. We probably won't do it on a Friday. We probably might even do it on a different day, just so we don't take up one of my regular lessons with it. So I'm going to go around this edge now, but I'm going to lay my brush a little flatter so that I come in on the paper a bit. Yeah, I would thin, you had asked about the, if you spritzing with paint, just make sure that you thin it, Claudia, if you decide you want to spritz with paint. Okay, I'm going to get rid of this gungy stuff. And I have this now. So this is the one that I did previously, the round one. And now we're doing this one. Isn't that just the prettiest paper? I got lots of these beautiful different papers. See this one, isn't this pretty too? This one has a little bit more blues in it. Okay, now I'm gonna just distress around the edges. And let's use our vintage photo. I'm gonna use our vintage photo just because of the color of the coffee. I thought the vintage photo would distress this really nicely. So I'm just going to go around the edges. So this is the vintage photo oxide. I'm going to just bring that in a little bit. And now I'm going to take the vintage photo ink. It's a little darker. But I'm not going to do it all over. I think I'm going to pick and choose. I'm going to do these corners a bit. And just so you can see the difference doing the coffee makes. This was the original one. And this is coffee staining it. You can see the difference between the two. Oh, hi Phyllis. Didn't know you were coming on. Surprise. Oh, I see what you mean, Claudia. So these are really little. This is a really little container if you want to do it. I think this is going to give just kind of a mist. So I would maybe try it on something else before you start spritzing, because this might be quite fine of a spray. Hi, Darlene. Okay, so we have this much done already. Now, something you can do, you can either pick up some of this bluey green in here and do a little stamping with it. Just gonna grab my stamp. Ta-dum, ta-dum, ta-dum. And honestly, it doesn't matter. What stamp you use. You can use, you know, any kind you want. Just look at here. Okay, so you can either go into this blue, which is this iced ice. I use the Distressed Ink iced blue on here, and I don't know if you can see. I'm going to bring this up, but just right along this edge here, I did a light stamp using this blue. Or you can stay with the Distress Ink and you can stamp with that. Now, I did the blue on this. I'm wondering if I should try the Distress Ink on this one. Trying to decide which one I want to do. Which one do I want to do? What do you think, ladies? Do you want me to try the blue, which we've already done here? Or should I stay into the vintage and show you what it looks like with the vintage? Anybody got any ideas? I think more people have the vintage photo than have the blue. So let's stay with the vintage photo. And remember, you don't want this really dark. Yeah, that's what I think too, Claudia. You don't want this really dark, okay? So just start out really light. Just adding a little bit to the background. And I just randomly kind of stamped around. Just adds a little bit more interest to it. And if you want, you of course can add some more interest to the back of this by stamping something on. I'm not going to, just because I want to make this as a table sitter. I'm just going to put this to the side, and I'm going to, so this is just a little tag that I have. I base coated it with some desert sand. You have no idea how happy I was that I found more makeup sponges. I bet you I could buy them online. Didn't even think of that. Gee, I'm silly. This is 2 there. Just take this out. Just want to dry this quickly. I might come on again tomorrow. If not tomorrow, on Thursday, to show another one that I've done. Oh, and I should decide what I'm doing on Friday, shouldn't I? What are we doing on Friday? I have to look back at what I've done the kits for. Okay, these are really quite small tags. Oh, so this tag I actually did in desert sand. You can do it in antique white. You can do it in bleach sand. I did it in desert sand. This I did in antique white. All of this done is in antique white. The tag I did in desert sand, just so it kind of contrasts with a little bit. And these tags are from the edge in, they are, say, 2 inches. But that's including everything. And I did both sides of them. I've just started doing both sides of everything. I took my vintage photo. I'm going to take the brush and I'm going to just go around a little bit with the vintage photo to distress it. Now I did not on this rough it up with my fingers. I just decided not to this time. Sometimes I'll sit there and scrape it with a knife or sanding paper. I didn't do that with this one. But I did do a little saying on it. I'm just going to use this one. It is Sending Tidings of Comfort and Joy. And I'm going to use the vintage photo again. I'm going to take some off around on this plastic off a bit. I'm going to press this down. Oh, it's upside down. So let's do it on the other side. There. I did it upside down on that one. Duh. No, I'm just going to. Okay. Put this away. I'm going to take some bleach sand. Yeah, I love these littler tags. I've got tags in, I tell you, so many different sizes. It's ridiculous. I have teeny tiny itsy ones all the way up to bigger ones. I'm going to pick up a little bit of bleach sand and I'm going to splatter it. I'm going to dry this off. And I have this really nice, it's really fine, kind of a burlap string. I'm going to put through here. And tie in a knot. And then I'm going to make a little bow. I like this burlap better than, you know, a white string or something because it just is a little bit more rusticy. Ta-dum, ta-dum, ta-dum. I just tied a bow there. Cut that a little bit. And you can decide where you want it. I think on this one I'm going to put it over here. Do you see right here there's this little tag? So that's, I thought a little tag up here would look really good. So I'm just going to glue this down. I think I'll just do it like that. And then I took our berries. So I'm just going to take 3 berries. And I'm going to tape them up. When I was making those Tracy scones yesterday, I went to grab the pan and I got a big burn on my arm. Duh. So I'm going to use 2 different colors on this. Oh, I think I put the other color away. I'll have to go grab it. So these are done in bleach sand. I'll do 2 coats because I really want this covered quite good. My weather is changing up here a little bit. How's your weather there, Deanna? Is your weather changing? Getting very fallish feeling. I'm just going to dry these. I'm going to do another coat because I really want this red hidden this time. And then this last one. I can put you guys down. Just try and make sure that it's pretty much covered, the red. You don't really want too much of it to show through this time. Oops. I'm going to grab a little bit of mocha. We'll dry these. 2, 3. When you go to dry them, make sure you don't put your glue gun too close. You will have problems. I was doing it, and I turned away for a minute and, you know, just kind of forgot about it. And there it was. It was all the, I guess these are like foam, right? Berries. They had all bubbled. I had to redo them all. Okay. I'm going to take a little bit of mocha. I think I took one of my angle brushes upstairs. I'm going to put a little bit of this on a dry brush. I'm going to do one at a time. I'm going to dry brush. Just coming up from the bottom. And I'm going to do that with each one. Not all the way up to the top. I'm just feathering it up from the bottom. So you can see we have some mocha on all of these. I'm going to dry them. Now I took a little bit of this iced spruce. You don't have to do this. I just thought I would add a little bit of iced spruce to this. So I just picked up a little bit on a brush and just brushed a little bit of it on. Not very much, and I did it really lightly because I didn't want, you know, it to really stand out. Just more of a little bit of a, you know, highlight to it. And you can see how it's going to all kind of go together. I'm going to take a little bit of warm white. And where's another little brush? Oh, this one will do. So I just want to pick up a little bit of warm white and just brighten up the top a little bit. I'm going to glue it on where you can see a little bit of all three colors. I'm just going to dry this. And then sometimes you can just pull these off. Other times you may have to cut them. Two. 3. Just going to get rid of those. Now I'm going to glue the little feet on the bottom on before I do the finishing to the top. You can do these. I am going to actually put some color on these after I glue them on. I'm going to glue in each corner. Oops, I better move this up a little bit. Okay, I'm just going to leave that a minute to dry. Oops. I just want these to dry so that I don't mess them up. And then I thought I'd try something a little different on this one compared to the other one. I like to do a few things a little different. Just making sure that it's good and dry. Don't want them sliding around. Still not quite dry. We'll just give it another minute. Hi, Rhonda. Surprise, I came on. I'm going to take, I don't want that. This is my vintage photo, my ink vintage photo. Just going to rub a little bit on the bottom here. I just think these make the prettiest little shelf sitters. I'm going to just quickly dry this. I'm going to turn it over. Now, on this one, all I did was the tag and these little berries. I thought this rusty wire might look good. So I'm going to do my little bows. Wrap it in the middle here. Gonna cut it. I have 2 loops on each side, and now I'm going to take this and wrap. That one's a little too thick. No, that's too thick. Oh, I know what I've got. These great dowels that are really little. So I have these dowels which are really little, which I forgot about. And I think they're going to make great little wrap-arounders. I haven't tried this. This might not work. We'll find out in a minute. I know, it was a surprise to me too, Keiko. I just thought I would come on and surprise everybody, including myself. Yeah. Oh, here they are. So these are the berries that I think I'm going to put right here. Okay, let's try this. We'll try this, people. Just want to hold that down because I do not want it to go anywhere. And then these are the berries, and I think I'm going to add just a little bit more. I want to just... I'm winging this as I'm doing this. Where's my third berry? Yeah, I think I'm gonna, take a little bit more of this mocha. Put it on like that. And then just a tad more of this white. And then I think I'll take a little bit more of this blue. Oh, look, not even on the page. Now I'm going to take, so I have, this is the Galaxy Glitter Champagne Stardust, and this is the Snow Tech. If you don't have Snow Tech, just use Snow White or Warm White to splatter. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do a little splattering. Just wanted to pick up a little bit of water, just dampen that just a little bit. And I'm going to splatter this. And then just splatter a little bit more here and there. And then I took the Galaxy Glitter. It's going to put a blobble on here. Scoop it up. And then splatter it on. This Galaxy Glitter just brings the whole thing to life. You may not be able to notice it so much on the screen, but it really does. There, and that's all you have to do. And then you have this really adorable little table setter. You can, you know, put it on your coffee table. You can stand it, use it as a shelf leaner. It's just so pretty. And there it is. Oops. You can have either the square or the circle. Isn't it pretty? But this, doing this coffee thing is really neat, and it just brings these little papers, makes them look so much more rusticy. And hi, ladies. Check. So Miss. Hi, Diane. What size is the surface? Is that what you're wondering, Phyllis? It's 7.5. Sorry, these are 7.5. The sheets. The surfaces are 7.5. These are 1 inch. These little tags are 2 inches, and then there's just the little berries. So I better find the lid for this one. So anyway, that's it. That's my surprise. I came on. I'm gonna just put that over to me. But oh, don't I just look lovely? Not. So here is the one we just did. Just the cutest little shelf sitter or table leaner, table sitter, shelf leaner. Just so pretty. And this with the added the snow and the glitter. I don't think can you see? Oh, there's the glitter. Can you see? It just really brings the whole thing to life. It just makes it so pretty. So anyway, these are something that I just decided to do today, but I really like them. I just thought they were so pretty. I will be coming on tomorrow or the next day, and these, I tell you, like, just trying to think. So yeah, so I mean, even the kits for these, including the paper and everything, are only like $6 because they really do not take a whole lot to make. But anyway, I will put these up on the website. Next week, I'm going to have all the new kits up. For October, because I have to get them all out before October, because I'm not doing anything in October. So I'm trying to get everything done now, all the classes done, including the October classes and the kits, within the next few weeks. So I'll probably be on game tomorrow, maybe tomorrow afternoon, with another new one that I've done. Oh, I'll show you this. So this is another thing you can do. So this is a snow. I'll show you. Oh, here I am. This is the Snowie. Also on a shelf leaner or sitter. So there's just so many different things that you can do with these little pieces, right? That's it. I just wanted to come on, show you this this new little thing, and the spritzing with coffee, and how this really ages the papers so nicely. I'll probably be on tomorrow. I have another one that I've done. I did a mousse. the moose ornament, and I think I'll come on and show you it tomorrow. And then I have to think of what I'm doing on Friday. I actually haven't looked, so I should go and look. Thanks, everybody. Have a great evening. I think I'll go and make my sweetie dinner. It's 4 o'clock. I'll talk to y'all later, okay? Bye.